Yeah, y'all ain't ready for that. It's your boy Cruz, y'all. Happy hour. Everybody, y'all know. I got my entrepreneur daughter in the background doing her third thibble with her t-shirts back there with some designs and stuff, creating some stuff. I will show y'all what she was doing, but the reality is it's a surprise to a friend. The song y'all hear in the background is your boy, man, getting back into the music, getting back into what I love. Trying to do that little Carabao, Americano type of music, saying, yeah. Trying to work on my little vocals and shit, get my vocals back, man. It's been a while since I really did some music, man. Y'all know what it is. So it's early, everybody eats happy hour. You know what I'm saying? People ain't tuned in yet, so you know what I'm saying? We chilling. Chilling like a motherfucking villain. I'm about to call my man Mike T in a minute. Let me let my other people know where I'm at. Okay, so he said he be ready by 8:30. That's New York time, Jersey time, East Coast time. If y'all fucking with the song, man, you know what I'm saying? Just show me love, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's.
What's that? None of us smiling. All the other club and them a style. All the party people now the club a wild. Love music, drink and think I got them wildin'. After party and the bodies them a wild. I got you all to myself.
It's a new joint I just did. I'm working on. It's not even edited. I'm actually still recording it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and edit everything. The name of the joint is called. You know what I'm saying? I've been going through a lot in my life, and in my life I've been going through stuff with relationships and stuff, and I'm trying to figure out my place in my family situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're good, that's in that back here, this part right here. If I break off, why break it off? You know what I mean? Fix the situation, be bigger than the situation, or otherwise the hook. Me looking at you, you look at me, it's getting kind of crazy. Like, it's good, you know what I'm saying? We ain't looking at each other where we used to. Looking at you, missing the girl like you used to be and whatnot. And, you know, just a lot of stuff, man. Me living with you, staying together, it's crazy, man. It's getting kind of paid, you know? What's the point if it's not going to work out? While I'm waiting for everybody to kind of tune in and whatnot, I'm over here just fucking around with just knowing. So, I'm saying, get that going. See what's percolating with that, crackalating. But like I say, man, I got my little entrepreneur daughter back there doing her little thing, doing her little t-shirt thug thizzle over there. I'm real proud of her because she's following in her dad's footsteps. That's right. I'm really happy about that. I mean, yeah. Do you want to show the people one of your shirts? Are you scared that are you scared that one of your friends might be on here and might see the surprise?
No.
So let's show the one that we messed up a little bit. That's all right. It's no big deal. So my daughter did her first shirt. It was a little mock-up of can y'all see that? It's a lot of light. Hold on. Let me get in here in the camera. I can't. Can y'all see that? It's Gucci right there. And then she kind of, the protective thing came off and the iron kind of touched it. But she did good. Not bad. It's her first deal. Not bad. Her first design. And she's out here doing it. Not tripping. And I'm just proud. I'm just damn proud of her because, you know, she's trying to get it together and do her thing. So I'm really happy about that. So a little bit here. I'm going to, in a couple minutes, I'm going to make sure I, hey, when it's 7:30, I need you to go, don't sit on your thing. When it's 7:30, I need you to go brush Mook's teeth for me.
Okay.
And do a good job. Make sure you listen. Make sure you get all the stuff, huh? All the edges. Okay, just be careful. All right, so yeah, man, she's over here doing her little entrepreneur stuff. I don't know if y'all can see, but this is kind of her thing. I don't know if y'all can see, but this her. She got her little thing. It's my little girl Jolie. Say hi to the world.
Hi.
Hi, world.
Hi, world.
Hi, world. So she's out here. Yeah, she's over here trying to do her thing with her little clothing line and stuff. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all Gucci. It's all gravy. And we doing the thing. Oh, we got Terry Lee joining us, our first customer, our first guest tonight. Welcome, Terry, to the Everybody Eats Happy Hour. I'm already fan to you, so if you don't mind, please fan me back. For all my people, all my Facebook people and everything to kind of log in. So we're just starting out Everybody Eats Happy Hour. It's a bit early. I usually do this a little bit later, about an hour to an hour and a half later. Between 8 and 9, I like to get in because I know that people on both coasts are in. But I'm trying to keep in mind all East Coast followers, because my West Coast followers, I have 2 hours play with. My East Coast followers are an hour ahead of me, so it's hard to find a nice sweet spot where everybody can get in. I've had people like, yeah, man, you tune in at work, but they're in Cali. But my East Coast people and my Texas people are off work and are at home drinking beers. So I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find that little spot that is going to work for everybody. Right now, in the meantime, I'm bullshitting with a song that I'm working on called, it's not the local songs that you be hearing these days, man. I kind of don't follow that trend of music. I do a type of music called ragazzi. It's kind of, being from the Caribbean, I kind of got this hip-hop, fluidic. I'm inspired by like the likes of Sade and PM Dawn, if you believe it or not. Like, I like their melodies. PM Dawn had good melodies back in the day. Like, the beat was really 90s style, but I love the melodies and stuff, and I'm inspired by those guys, reggae artists and stuff. Gregory Isaacs was my hero. Everybody's Bob Marley. I was Gregory Isaacs. That was my reggae go-to guy, among a lot of them. And then, you know, you had Saul era, and I flocked with Sean Paul and Beanie Man and Ninja Man and Bounty Killer and Shabba Ranks and those guys. And so, but anyway, this is my thing. So I'm working on a little track here. I'm just trying to do a little thing. It's not edited. I just finished recording it today, in fact, and I've got some touch-up pieces I want to probably put in. But right now, I'm going to fuck with that whilst everybody's tuning in. So y'all just kind of listen. Let me know what you think, man. It's a different sound from what people are listening to today with all that rapid hats and rapid kicks and snares. I do some of that too, but sometimes I like to get kind of into I like to get into music that makes you smoke weed and drink and think about shit. Just kind of look at shit. And that's the kind of music I'm into. Because you're not killing nobody. You're not trying to take nobody's main. You're not trying to splash and floss money in all people's faces and whatnot. So here we go. This is it's called No More Waiting. It's based on my life.
Wisdom, I thought you all to myself. No more waiting. No more waiting.
I know you guys don't listen to this kind of music.
No more wisdom, I thought you
that
all
fast.
to myself.
Now BTS me.
No more waiting.
Yeah, BTS is way fast. That's that. What do they call that? That's that real fast paced. I forget what they call that type of music. That's all fast paced stuff, man. Real popular fast paced music.
Why you saying all the things that you saying? Why you playing all the games that you playing? Why you doing all the things that you do? No, baby,
Kind of sad.
not baby.
It is sad.
Not so funny, baby.
You're kind of sad?
I'm not joking with you.
You'll it's okay. Certain things.
No, all I know is
I made shirts that I had to design, and I had to go back in and redesign because I left mine. I left mine work. Okay.
I don't know what can you blame me. Now don't even understand where you think what you see. What's going on? When I sing my songs, all I think everything gon' take no day long. Baby, you looking at me, me staring at you. No, it's getting kinda crazy. Baby, you little with me, me little with you. No, it's getting kinda crazy. Baby, you looking at me, me staring at you. No, it's getting kinda crazy. Baby, you living with me, me staying with you. It's getting kinda crazy. Backward styling, none of us mind. Party girl a club and them a style. All the party people now the club a wild up. Love music drink and think I got them wildin'. After party all the bodies them a pile up. When I'm violent, it's all silly to me. Good news is good. I got you all to myself. I got you all to myself. I got you all to myself. Why break off if we're good? Why break off? Why break off if we're good? Why break off? Why break off if we're good? Why break off? Why break off if we're good? Why break off? Baby, you looking at me, me staring at you. It's getting kinda crazy. Baby, you little with me, me little with you. It's getting kinda crazy. Baby, you looking at me, me staring at you. It's getting kinda crazy. Baby, you living with me, me staying with you. It's getting kinda crazy.
Yeah. So that's the song. It's called No More Waiting. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different style than what people are used to, man. I'm influenced by all different types of music. So I can do hardcore reggae, dancehall type, roots reggae type, this type. This is ragazzi, which is a poetry type, reggae, jazzy, R&B type, little singing, and it has a little twang of the reggae in it. That's what I do. And then I can rap. I don't really interested in rapping too much because everybody raps, and you know we got enough rap artists, so I don't need to be another one. And besides, my type of music that I'm interested in is music that doesn't get old. The artist doesn't grow old. The music lives forever. The artist. I come from a generation where people did music to last forever. We didn't do music to be hot tomorrow and then next week we don't know what we're doing. Get everything all today and then tomorrow we don't have. We have the rest of our lives not knowing what the fuck. All these artists that are coming on and are burnt out before their time because they're trying to do everything that's hot right now, trying to be a trend. Yeah, that's not happening. Let's see what it looks like. Hey. I actually like the surround. I like the way you did that one too, where it didn't have the surround like that. I like how you did that.
I cut it out.
I actually like that, but just be careful on the next one.
Okay, I don't want something bad to happen to this one. Do you have a hanger or something?
Nothing's gonna happen to it. It's not gonna happen to it. Just put it to the side. It's already dried. It's already cooled. It's super cool, so it cools off really fast. Now let's do the next one.
Okay, this one I can't mess up.
You're not gonna mess it up. And you better have that shirt for your friend tomorrow for BTS with her basket. It's Valentine's.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
So the shirt's not messed up, so nobody has to know about that one.
That one.
That'll just be your scratch shirt. You can wear it. Who's gonna care? Nobody's gonna care. No one's really gonna care. You can hang it up in your room and not wear it at all, and then do another one.
I want to wear it, but I also want to make a new one.
Tomorrow I'll try
Another shirt.
to go get some more shirts.
Can you go get more than 3?
Gene B, what's happening, baby? Welcome to the Everybody Eats Happy Hour. I'm over here. I just fanned you, Gene B. I'm over here with my daughter, my entrepreneur daughter. She's over here working us up. Jolie, say hello, world.
Hello, world.
This is the YouNow world. This is your dad's business, what I do. Welcome to the Everybody Eats Happy Hour online radio station podcast. Everything, yes, everything cast. I'm on here early, so I don't know what to do with myself. I'm just like, I was just playing a song that I was recording. My daughter's in the background doing her thing, trying to be an entrepreneur already. Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh.
How do girls do it?
Oh my gosh. You're so weird.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm really proud of her. She's doing her thing. I'm doing my thing. So where's my mic at? Mic. All right, here we go. Now I got mic. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah. Now we're live. And in my radio voice and in other news. We are here joined today with Jolie Franklin of
Oh.
the Franklin Graphics Institution. Miss Franklin, what would you tell your people today as far as trying to get them into your business? How do they reach you? How do they find your store and get your clothing?
Well, you go to Honest Thinking Shirts.
HonestThinkingShirts.com. You heard it from the young lady. It's almost a biased answer, but what are you going to do? Honest Thinking Shirts. It's better to have your feelings on your shirt than on your chest. Just the tip. Just the tip. Huh? You like that? Hey, I ain't original, but in my world, I'm pretty important in my world.
Oh my God.
Well, I am. In my world, I'm important. Aren't you important in your world?
Yeah.
I'm over you. I've just divorced my daughter.
What?
She's not in the family anymore. She's gone. I'm done.
You can't do that.
I've divorced you. You are divorced. I want all my food
telling-
back. I want all my schooling that I paid for you back. I want
I'm
everything.
telling Mommy.
Hey!
Maliland.
Destructive son's coming in here and wants to destroy the house. Thank you. In fact, hey, get that off. Move. Go get ready to brush your teeth. Put the toothpaste in Daddy's bathroom. Julie, go do that for him because he needs to go. So yeah, you see, it don't stop and it don't quit. I do my fatherly duties and everything, and it don't stop and it don't quit. In the meantime, I'm supposed to be on here live with my man Mike Teague. So let's call my man Lord Finesse up and see what's percolating with him. Alrighty. So let's see. Mike Teague. Now he may not answer because he always do that to me. He always don't damn answer on the first time, and then he'll be like, "Hey." So he may answer on this one, on the first call. I'm feeling kind of lucky. How y'all feel? I feel pretty lucky. I just love that voice. I love the way I sound in my ears. And in other news, a man jumps off a roof and lives. Bonnie. Didn't I tell you he won't answer in the first ring? He always never answers on the first ring. And then I'll get a text, "Hey, I'm ready." Now, so he left a message. This is why I called him just now. Okay, so he left a message for me saying, look, so 8:30 my time, because he asked, what time are you doing the show? I told him, so I'm trying to get everything wrapped up. I was trying to do all this and get it cleaned up by 7 so I could get on. But I thought, well, it's going to be pushing 7:30. Then I thought, the hell with it. I mean, get on the show and do the show and have my daughter doing her thing so people can kind of see what goes on in the everyday, day in and day out life of your man, Modeja Navarro. So, like I said, I got business-minded kids, man, trying to do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? My son's into the music like me, so I'm going to teach him that stuff that I know. My daughter's into the graphic design like me. I'm going to teach her that stuff. And I'm working on my lineage, man. I'm working on my heritage. I can't worry about my father before me. I never had him. So I'm working on being the father. I'm the legacy. The legacy is going to start from me. And when I pass away, everything after me is going to carry it on. And I'm feeling pretty confident that they're going to be just fine. I hope. I just hope to be there long enough to see everything through. And then when now look, huh? Didn't I say he was going to do that? So I was going to call him. He wasn't going to answer. And then he's going to leave a message. Now I'll be right there. Teague, I know you're watching me. I know you watching me. I know you hear me over here talking about you upside your head because you always be watching me and then you tune in. Give me a LOL or something. Shout me out. He's texting me something. What you writing? So yeah, man. So on the Everybody Eats Happy Hour, usually what we do is, for those of you that don't know me, I see some names that I don't know and recognize. My usual YouNow crew has not tuned in yet, but they will. Like I said, I'm early, so we're still waiting for cats to log in and everybody to kind of figure out what's going on, and you know what I'm saying. But for those of y'all that don't know what's going on, let me brief you guys. So what's going on is I have this podcast where I showcase. It's called the Everybody Eats Happy Hour. I showcase local artists, underground artists. I play their music for them where they can't get into the clubs or DJs are acting, funky. And, you have to deal with a lot of egos and stuff. Me, I don't have ego. I can't stand ego. So my thing is bring your music, send your music to me in the form of MP3 to the radio talk show email, teamfootage74@gmail.com. I'll play it. I used to do it for free. But then artists were being sketchy about that. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. I found them going behind my back to people paying paying for what service I was giving free. So hang on a second. It's Mike T. Lord Finesse. Lord Finesse. What's goody?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Doc? What's good? What's
Man,
good?
so we just started live and everything. Behind me, you see my daughter's over here. She's printing T-shirts and stuff. Look, she messed up on this one because she was rushing a little bit in her haste. She was a little anxious. Can you see it? It's a mock-up Gucci. It's a mock-up Gucci. But you see the little slash right there? She melted it a little bit, but it doesn't look bad, huh? So what I did was
not at all.
I ripped a mock Gucci design off, and then she printed it on a shirt. So she's trying to do her little entrepreneur shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Do your thing, girl. Do your thing.
Yeah, she just left to go brush my son's teeth, and she's in it. So she's behind me. Can you see behind me the ironing board? Here's the iron. You see the ironing board and everything. So she kind of got her little setup, her little get up. I was working on a track. I'm gonna play it again. I played it for the people that was tuning in. Amy Atherton, how you doing, honey? Welcome. Right now, I'm just joined by my man 50 Grand, Michael Teague of Finesse Entertainment, aka Lord's out in Jersey. This is my Jersey people. Everybody's just logging in, so we're just starting out. We're not doing it. I was just kind of talking their heads off, and I was talking about you. I said, watch, I'm going to call him. He ain't going to answer. And then he going to leave me a message talking about he ready. And as soon as I said all that, it all played out the way I said it. And it was cool. And then when you called in, I was explaining to the people. I appreciate that, Amy. My old agent, her last name was Atherton, so it's pretty easy. But yeah, welcome. Thank you for joining us at the Everybody Eats Happy Hour. So basically what I was doing, I was telling them, so that my happy hour was to help showcase artists, underground artists of any kind, photographers, graphic designers, everything. Somehow I've been kind of pushed into the music, but I'm trying to say, nah, fuck that. We're doing everything. Jolie, say hi to Lord Finesse.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
That's my little entrepreneur 13-year-old right there. I'm trying to see. That's what you do with teenagers. When they ain't got shit else to do, you make them creative. You know? Teenagers love their own work. When they're doing their shit and it's something worth it, they love it. And then my Junior Mo. Junior Mo is running around here somewhere. This Junior Mo, everybody. Say hi to Junior Mo.
Hi.
Don't knock stuff off.
Hi.
Say hi to Lord Finesse. Say hi, Lord Finesse.
Hey, what's up, man?
Finesse.
And then this all the YouNow people. All right. So, all right. So tell everybody good night, because you got to get up. School tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and you're going to get your snack and everything. No. Sleep in my bed with all that. Go lay down mommy's bed. Mommy home in a little bit, by the way. Anyway, so what else? Love you, kiddo. I was doing it for free. I was playing underground artist music for free, and I found that they were going other places spending money, and I was like, what the? So it doesn't make sense to me. So my whole thing is I charge now $10 a month or $120 a year. That's still a steal, and your music is being played, showcased worldwide. Lord Finesse, you want to kind of add your sense to it, because I know you understand. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I mean, the bottom line is artists have to be willing to invest money in their careers.
Yes, sir.
There is no such thing as a free lunch. If any artist signs to a record label,
Yeah.
the advance you get, part of the advance you get, the record label expects you to use for your own recording costs or marketing costs. See, so at every turn, artists have to be to invest their own money in their music.
Why not?
Yeah, that's it.
And we've talked about that a lot with artists that everybody wants. They want to be popular, they want to be famous, but nobody want to do the work. Nobody want to get up and do the grind work or any of that. They don't want to do their homework and do their research on being successful. They're hoping that if somebody who calls himself a manager manages them, all they got to do is drink liquor, smoke weed, floss, and stunt in front of a camera and act like that's all it takes. Nah, man. That's why record labels, they want to sign people like that. The reason why is because they own you. You know, you're a puppet. You're gonna do everything we tell you to do as long as you know you're getting paid. But you understand, when you get paid, you owe us so much of a percentage of everything you get paid that by the time the money trickles downhill and reaches to you, you mad at your check, man. What the fuck? But that's why. Well, if I do all the work, I'm gonna get the lion's share of the pay, and that's just the name of the game. But if you're gonna be an entrepreneur, you're gonna be an underground artist and do it yourself. You gotta be willing to invest in yourself. Because why the fuck would I spend money on you if you don't spend money on yourself. You see the shirt I'm wearing? It says just a tip. At the bottom there it says HonestThinkingShirts.com. That is my company. I paid for this for me, and I'm representing me, and I'm proud of me. And I got other shirts behind me that they know I rep my movement. I even have an Everybody Eats t-shirt somewhere around here representing this cause, this movement. I spend money on myself because I know that what I'm doing, I know I have a good thing, a good product. Is it being full of myself? Nah. I'm confident because if I'm not, then people won't have confidence in me. And they won't spend. They won't show up. They'll be like, dude, fuck that dude. He's fake. He's a phone dog. Airhead. We don't want to deal with him. You know what I'm saying? Lord Finesse, talk to us.
Hey, I agree, man. I mean, I think nobody's going to take anybody seriously who's not willing to invest in him or herself.
Exactly.
If I'm not willing to invest in my dream, how can I expect anyone else to?
Precisely.
And that's classic investing 101. Whether it's a venture capital firm or an angel investor, they're going to say, well, what skin in the game do you have? In other words, how much money have you put into your dream, your goals, your ambitions? And or how much money are you willing to put in? If your answer is no, nothing, then they're going to walk away. I'd walk away.
Exactly.
Because bottom line, what it means, Motivate, is that if I'm not willing to put any money behind my dream, that means I don't believe in myself enough to put money behind me.
Right.
Really? Right?
Absolutely. And so why would anybody else? And how can you get mad and say nobody gives you a break if you won't give you a break? So let's jump into the topic, y'all, the title of this topic. The title of this whole showcase today, this podcast tonight is, for black businesses, black friends will keep you broke. It's that simple. I'm a black man. I hate to be that dude, but I'm going to be that dude because I talk about the bitter and the sweet. See? Talk about bittersweet. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. They get there and they never make it to the show. They never close the show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm used to tumultuous relationships. Listen. Black entrepreneurs, black business people, having black friends will keep you broke. I don't give a fuck how you slice it. The reason why black people always complain, I hear this all the time, man, nobody don't support, nobody don't this, nobody don't that. And there's a lot of selfishness in the communities. Black people, I gotta get mine, I'm going for mine, fuck everything else, I'm doing me. That selfish attitude is why we don't get nowhere. Because I come from, it takes a village. The village is, if you got a guy that's got meat and you got a butcher, he cuts your meat up for a portion of the meat. You got cattle, he's a butcher, he gets some of the meat, you get his services, everybody eat. That's why I do the everybody eat movement. You'll understand me in a minute. Okay. You got a seamstress. You got a farmer that's got sheep. You shear the sheep for the wool. The seamstress knits blankets and jackets and scarves and shit. And everybody stays warm in the wintertime. Everybody eat. Also, you got lamb for lamb chops. She gets a lamb and the butcher cuts it up. He gets some lamb. She gets some lamb. You get some lamb. We all eating lamb. Everybody eats. So we're warm in the winter. We got a butcher cutting up the meat. Everybody's fat. You got a guy that cuts down wood, a lumberjack. And then you got a guy that does wood carving. The lumber guy cuts down the trees. The wood carving guy sculpts and everything. Build a shack or a hut or a house or whatever you want to call it. Now we got a roof over our head. That's the village working together. But if everybody just said, fuck that, man, I'm finna do me. But you can't fish, you ain't gonna eat. You can't hunt, you ain't gonna eat. You got a nice house, because you do that. You do handworking and stuff, woodworking. But you starving to death in your house because you too prideful to, you understand what I'm saying? So, Lord Finesse, I lost. You still with me? Okay, you there.
I'm right. I'm back, man. Yep.
So
I should be right. I should be back. I can see me.
Okay, I see.
I got a phone call, man. Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear and I see you. Spaceman Vito, what's up, man? Welcome to the Everybody Eat Happy Hour. We're talking about black businesses and black friends keeping you broke. In the black business, every time a black person comes up with a business, he's always got friends looking for the hookup. Hey, my boy got me. He gonna plug me. If I plug you and then I gotta plug this person, I gotta plug that person. Now I'm giving away goods and I'm not making any money on these goods. And now my company can't go anywhere. And then I wonder why I'm not going anywhere because I'm giving everything away. Then when you don't give everything away, that's why nobody don't fuck with you, nigga. You selfish. You don't do this. You know what I'm saying? So you understand why we stay broke. That's why you got people like P. Diddy and Sean Puffy Combs, or not Puffy Combs, Jay-Z and Floyd Mayweather, them guys that are rich, but they're not falling for that. They're assholes, not because they're asshole people, but because they're not. If they fell for that, they wouldn't be where they're at today. Talk to me, Lord Finesse. What you got to say about that? Go ahead.
Yo, man, you opened up a can of worms, but I'm glad you did. I just think there's a certain mindset, Modasia, in which people feel entitled to success.
Welcome, Spellbound.
They also, you understand, they also feel entitled to assistance based upon a similar racial makeup. I think that's what you're saying. And I've learned, and I haven't learned this year, bro. I learned it last year.
Welcome, Krispy Kremer.
Yeah, that if you give some people things, not only what they'll do is they'll want more things, and they won't appreciate what you give them.
Right.
You understand? And so when we meet people like that, then we got to do one or three things. The enabling factor says, all right, I'm gonna keep giving.
Yeah.
The middle of the road says, all right, well, I'm gonna give something and you're gonna give something. Like you said, everybody eats, so let's both eat. And then the other is I walk away.
Right.
See, so I'm trying the middle road. We both got to give.
Yeah.
I've been given, so now let's both give. Let's both give to this endeavor so that we can both eat.
Absolutely. And why not? And that's what I believe in. I agree 100%. But that's the problem in the black community. Black people already, it's bad enough they don't support one another wholeheartedly. They only word for themselves. And then when they they only support you if they think they're gonna get something out of it, and that's wrong, man. Don't be around me. Just, you know what I'm saying. It's like I tell people in this life. Pay me my respects while I'm living. Don't pay me respects when I'm dead. Don't talk to my dead body. I'm not there. I'm gone. Pay me my respects while I'm living. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. We got Joey Rodriguez. What's up, Joey? Joey R. in
What's
the
up, everybody?
North Carolina. Krispy Kremer, Spellbound, Kia, Airatora, and I got FSS again. I got a lot of new people tuning in today. This is awesome, man. Lord Finesse, what you doing to my show, man? You taking over my show? You need to come down here and co-host on my show, man. I need you down here. You brought me all this fan base. They ain't listening to me. They come talk to you, Lord Finesse.
Nah, bro, but they know who this is. They know it's Modasia Navarro. Everybody eats. Happy hour. Listen, everybody, I just want to say appreciate you tuning in. One love to my man, Modasia Navarro. One love to his daughter, the aspiring entrepreneur. One love to everybody on YouNow and every other platform that Modasia is broadcasting on. I'm just glad to be hanging out.
Yes, sir.
I'm just glad to be hanging out, and I think, brother, you're saying some good things. I think you're challenging people. We're challenging people. Listen, why can't we all? I heard this. If some give some and others give some, it won't be so hard on some. Right? I know that sounds like a play on words, but let me just say it again. If some give some and others give some, it won't be so hard on some.
Right.
Right? We all got to contribute something. And here's the other thing. We got to recognize when we're dealing with a selfish individual.
Right.
Right? Psychologists say that the basic human personality is formed at 5 years old. So that means by the time someone's 30, they've had 25 years of a formed personality.
Okay.
Right? You're not going to change that. Barring tragedy or a miracle, people's personality is what it's going to be. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And their mindset is what it's going to be. So, yes, we all have the capacity to change at whatever age we are. However, science says that we are basically who we are by 5 years old. Damn. Yo, son.
Okay.
Isn't that something, Modasia, that we are who we are? We are who we are going to be at 5 years old. So we're dealing with a 35-year-old dude. You've had 30 years to be who you are. That shit ain't changing.
Wow. So that means now there's a lot of adults that really ain't got no excuse. Hello.
No excuse, bro.
Hello, FSSSF. I don't know what does that mean? FSS. You said hello. Hey, man, how you doing? Welcome to the Everybody Eats Happy Hour. Thanks to everybody tuning in. I am joined, like I said, here with my man, Lord Finesse, Michael Teague, out of
what's up?
Middlesex, Jersey. New Jersey in the house. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down. Hey,
so
Jersey.
what's up?
You know what I'm saying? And he's over here finessing y'all's young minds with the topic that we're talking about. We're talking about being a black business owner and having black friends will keep you broke. And the reason why is because of that. It is deep. And it's also sad because the thing is it's like you say, you know, when you starting out a business, you have to give out what we call prototype product. And that's so that people can see your product, have some, check it out. You know, people believe tangible shit, things they can see and touch. It's one thing to talk a business, but then when you got product in your hand, you're like, hey man, here, check this out. You know what I mean? This, you know, spread the word, tell somebody about me. They like that. But then people expect, like you said, people expect it, and then they want it. They want more. And I've had that situation. I've had people ask me. I've designed product for people, and I've done prototype stuff for people. Go ahead, you good? I've done prototype stuff for people. All they ever come back, hey Mo, you think you could hey Mo, you think you could do this for me? Mo, you think you could do that for me? Hey man, Mo, I really appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. But you appreciate me as you're asking me for more. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that some shit? Yo, Mo DJ, I mean, ain't that something, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, and I think, bro, was it Maya Angelou who said, when people show you who they are, believe them?
Exactly.
Yo,
Maya Angelou was one of those that girl had a brain on her.
Yo, son,
she had a mind.
I mean, look,
I'm from St. Croix and I live in Texas right now. FSS. Appreciate that. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, man, you know, and for those who are watching, who are listening, when people show you who they are, believe them. And it's our own mindset and our own emotions which sometimes prevents us from accepting what we're seeing.
Thank you, Joey.
Right? So if we know we're dealing with a selfish individual, then we've got to treat that selfish individual accordingly.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, that's what it is. It is what it is, man. Listen, I'm in the business now of, when I was younger, I always wanted, and I teach my daughter not to do that, not to be like me. I teach her to be better than me. She wants so much to please everybody. Listen, honey. And then you wonder why. And then her mom always asks her, you know, you so stressed out at there. What are you stressed out about? That's why. We live in a generation where these young kids today are, I mean, it's like the example I learned when I had the conversation with my friends, and they're in their 30s. And we're generations apart. But here's the thing. Having a simple conversation was the most difficult thing I ever had, to the point it got to my frustration, and I was running the exercise. Because generations after mine, I'm Generation X. So generation after my Generation X. Hey, but I'm just saying, you know, asking simple questions, man, the answers are broken down in a way that covers each and every single type of person in the world, even though the question doesn't ask that. They feel the need to please, appease, and include everyone. Let me tell you something. Where I come from, you call a spade, and if somebody gets hurt, well, stop being a fucking spade, and we'll call you something else. My thing is this: you're gonna offend somebody. I've offended I don't know how many people. I don't go around offending people. I'm not walking around trying to fuck you. I'm gonna offend you. I don't give a damn about offending people. I'm not into that. I'm not into disrespect. I'm not into trying to hurt anybody. I'm not into trying to, you know what I mean, control or do anything. Even though sometimes in my past I have. And I don't like controlling people, but I didn't realize that in a way I was controlling. And here's how I was. I was the type of person that, and my doctor told me this when I had my anxiety, you know, I wonder why I was getting all this anxiety. You care so much about people, you take on their lives. So I'm kind of hypochondriac in that light.
My stomach is hurting.
Okay. Go give him some of that. Do we have any of that soda, that little Sprite or whatever? Do we have any of that?
The orange crush.
Go sit on the thing. I'll take care of you in a minute. Hold on.
The orange crush.
Hey, Mo Deja,
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
stay on the line. Keep talking, brother. I'm gonna mute the line. I gotta make a quick business call.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
on, bro.
Okay,
Just
you're still there. So what was I saying? I was saying that what caused my anxiety was my doctor said that I cared about people so much. I began to take on their lives, and that's how I was being controlling. I was micromanaging other people's lives, trying to help them become what I needed them to become in my way of helping them. And the best way that a person can help another person is you got to let them live their lives. You got to live your life. I can't carry your cross for you. You got to carry your cross for yourself. I can only be supportive. I can only understand where you come from and sympathize. And in some cases, I can empathize if I've been through exactly what you've been through. But the thing is it is not my place to carry your cross. You understand what I'm saying? I got to let you be you. I got to let you live. If I try to do it all for you, then I double the burden on me. And then I break me down. And I wear me out. And I make myself sick. And it's not good. You understand what I'm saying? People, yes sir. People, yeah, I see you, Joey. What's up, Nikki? How you doing, honey? Welcome to the Everybody Eats Happy Hour. We over here in the Gossip Hour, talking a bunch of. Oh, I fanned you. Fan me back, Nikki. Appreciate that. Love you. So that's how I was being controlling. And people used to be like, man, but you controlling. And I'm like, I'm not controlling. I can't stand controlling people. But I was controlling people in a way. I was controlling people by taking on whatever it was they were going through instead of letting them live it, instead of letting them go through it. See, the only way that the person can be, see, if a bird learns how to fly by falling and flapping his wings so that the muscles develop that strength to keep it afloat in the air so it doesn't hit the ground, if you carry that, wings will never get strong. If you carry the bird around, the wings will never get strong. It needs that. That's why nature does it that way, so that it can spread its wings out and begin to use muscles it's never used before in flight. You start fucking with that bird dies. That bird cannot get off, and now the bird is dead. Can't fly around. A hawk is now a chicken because hawks belong 10, 100 million, 1,000 feet in the air, looking down at stuff down here. That's how it lives. That's how it survives. So I hope you guys understand what the hell I'm talking about. The topic that we're talking about today, though, was black entrepreneurs or black businessmen friends. Black friends will keep you broke because they always expect shit. They're always looking for the plug or the hookup. And then they expect you to give them a hookup, and you give them a hookup, and then they come back asking for more of a hookup, and more hookup, and more hookup, and then when you stop hooking them up, now they're not your friends no more, or they stop fucking with you. That's why nobody don't fuck with you no more, bro. You don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not
bad, bro.
I hear you, bro. I see you. I got you. I'm joined here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to everybody tuning in. I got Nikki that tuned in. Joey Rodriguez is here from North Carolina. We had an opportunity to talk to him on the phone the other night. I got, I want to say, Mintley Rose, 93. What's up, Mintley? I just fanned you. Fan me back. All y'all fan me. What's up? Let's all be friends and family. I have my 13-year-old entrepreneur daughter in the background doing her thing with her t-shirts and stuff. I'm proud of her and her little movement she got going on. So she's still floating around. Talk to me, Finesse.
So more days. Let me jump in and let me just say too, I appreciate all that you're saying, man. We talk offline and I appreciate how we vibe, man. I would say this.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody listening or watching to become jaded. All right, what do I mean by that? To think that every black person is a leech.
Right.
It's not true. And I'm not saying, and I know you're not saying that. I'm just saying.
Nope.
So that there are men, and I'm going to give my brother a shout out. There are men like Modeja Navarro who want to give as well as receive, who understand the principle, and I'll use another $10 word, reciprocity.
Ah.
Right, my brother. Cruisy out and run.
That's what I'm talking about. Why not?
Yo, man, that's what it's about. Reciprocity, y'all.
Yeah.
And I think that mindset is driven by a particular value base that understands it's cooperative economics. That's what it is. It's a sense of being the master of my own destiny.
Yes.
And it's wanting to link up with minded and like-spirited people. When Modeja and I connected probably 3 months ago, it was just on the strength of Alan T. Starling. My brother Alan T. Starling, I hope that you're on. If you're not on, I hope you see this, brother. Love and respect to you. You understand? And I think one of the things that has to happen is we have to seek out people who are like us. Not so much who have the same personalities we do, yet have the same mindset. And even Diddy said this at a Revolt conference that I was watching. He said one of the keys to my success is I had built a good team around me.
Yeah.
Of like-minded people. See, because a man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still, right? So if
slow that down. Slow that down. Slow that down. Tell him. Talk to him.
convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. So we need to take the time to gather people around us who think like us, not who are us.
Right.
Rodeja is a distinct human being from Michael DT, A Finesse, aka CG, Corporate Gangster, aka OG, or old guy. But our mindset is the same.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're just fine being two different people like mine.
Real, you know, and dude, I'm just realizing this, right?
Yeah.
And what that does is it minimizes frustration and maximizes opportunity.
Mm.
Yo, son, when you say everybody eats, people with a similar mindset understand what that is.
Okay. Okay. Day the Unicorn, welcome to Everybody Eats Happy Hour to join. Yes.
Thanks for joining. See, and bro, that's, you know, and you and I talked offline, and you know, there are things that we've talked about those in our circle, and we know who they are, right? So, sometimes, brother, and I love this phrase, and my brother, listen, I don't even want a dime from it. If you haven't trademarked about the trash taking itself out, I have never heard that prior to you saying it. You got to trademark that, brother. It is a wonderful thing when the trash takes itself out.
Mm-hmm. I love it when the trash. That's a T-shirt, guys. HonestThinkingShirts.com. Go to my store and get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It says, "I love it when the trash takes itself out." And what that refers to is, hey, Yasmin, what's good? Welcome to the Everybody Eats. How you doing, Michael T? Say what's up to Yasmin Jorf. Thanks for watching.
Yasmin, what's up?
What's crackling? Thanks to everybody that's tuning in. The Everybody Eats Happy Hour. This is Gossip Hour. And by the way, when I say black business owners and black friends will keep you broke, these are questions that have been brought up to me. People have made these statements to me, and I'm reacting to these statements in my live show. So I guess people are watching me other places. My thing is listen, when you come to me with these concerns, I'm going to speak on them, and then so that people can understand these concerns. Why black people this, why black, and this coming from black folk. Why black this, why black that. And that's the reason why a lot of black communities can't make it anywhere, because they have people that are so-called friends that are always looking for the hookup, always looking for the plug, always looking for the connect. You know, you got a show going on in the club, and you got 100 people in the building, and 75 of them you let in the back door. And it's $10 at the door, and then you wonder why you ain't make no money that night. You know what I'm saying? Because the bar won't let you have the bar. They let you get the door. But if you let everybody in free through the back, and your money's coming from the door and not the bar, the people at the bar, the club, get the whole bar. So they might have spent thousands of dollars. Go ahead.
And I agree with you, bro. So check this out. And I'm going to say something, and you know, Modeja, and those who've been listening to me for a minute, no, I'm not a hard-hearted guy. I'm not a harsh guy. I got to say this, and I'll use myself as an example. Nobody owes us a damn thing.
No.
Notice what I said. I didn't say nobody owes you, plural. I said nobody owes us, which includes me.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody, listen, it's real shit. Nobody owes me a damn thing.
Okay.
So what is that saying? That is up to me to go get it. And Modeja, I'm going to tell you something, bro.
Talk to me.
And I learn every day, man. Those who feel it, those who are leeches, at their core, believe that people owe them something.
Talk, man. Talk, Mike. Talk. Because that's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Well, when I say that, oh, man, you trying to start shit. Well, maybe I am, because I gear for business. I'm going to call a spade. Go ahead. Mike, talk to me.
Yo, son, I mean, bro, and I'm thinking out loud, but I'm thinking out loud, I'm realizing this shit. Yo, no, I work, and you know what, Modeja, and everybody, I'm going to blow up Modeja's spot in a good way. Here's a brother who about between 15 and 20 years ago worked in sales. And he worked in sales for Sprint, and he worked in sales on commission. Now, I work in healthcare sales.
AT&T.
And I'm going to tell y'all, listen, I have a salary plus bonus and commission. If I was 30 years younger, I would do do the ultimate in selling and I work for commission because then you know if you slack up, you're going to fuck up. You feel me? That said, here's a brother who was successful doing that. And he can tell you the whole story at another time. My point is, in sales, we understand that it's up to us to go get it. See, I can't... See, when I was on the opposite side of business, there were days, as much as I have a good work ethic, where I coasted through the day. Anybody watching or listening ever went through the day and said, damn, I didn't get anything done? Or even worst case scenario, you went through the week and you said, well, what did I really do? In sales, you can never have a day like that nor a week like that, because the minute you have a day like that or a week like that, you are now sowing the seeds for your own demise. So my point is, and then Modesh definitely jumped in, brother. My point is, we have to understand that nobody owes us anything. We've got to go get it.
Right.
Yes, racism exists. Yes, sexism exists. Yes, ageism exists. All of those isms exist. That said, no one owes us anything. It's up to us to go get it. The hustler will always survive. I'm done for the minute. Stand up.
You feel me? My thing is, and people didn't know it, man. I did all that shit, living out of my damn car, sleeping in the front seat of my car. It was a 1999. What was it? A 1999 Dodge Neon. I was living in that motherfucker out in California. I think it was a 98, 99 Dodge Neon. You know, I was living out of my car. I was working at Battley Total Fitness. I'd sleep right in the back of the gym, go take showers in the club, go work out, and I was hustling. I was making my money. So I know being at the bottom. I'm not afraid to be at the bottom. I'm not afraid to sleep on the floor because I've been there. I came off the floor. Like I tell people, it take one to know one. You can't tell me nothing because I've been there. You know what I'm saying?
Game recognized game.
Recognized game in the bang bang, baby. That's an Oakland thing. Oakland, Cali, stand up, yo. The town was good. That's my second home.
You know, Modeja, I'm glad I mentioned that about you, brother, because it makes me respect you more. Hey, listening audience, viewing audience, can you imagine a man living in his car? But his shit was so classy and so... And I didn't know Modeja back then, but I can only imagine and envision. So classy, so driven, so dedicated that nobody would ever have known that. And they didn't feel sorry for himself. Right? He said, I got to go get it. See, that's what I love about this brother. Because I'm a hustler too. You feel me? I'm a hustler. Don't like Jay-Z said, I'll sell ice in the winter, I'll sell fire in hell. I'm a hustler, baby.
Hustler.
I'll sell water to a well. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. A hustler's gonna go get it.
Yeah.
Everybody, he's gonna eat, and she's going to eat. Right? So let's dispense from the notion that this society or anyone owes us anything. And there was this discussion, Modeja, about reparations. I think I saw it on Facebook, some form of media.
Okay.
And I will dispense with that discussion. You understand? I know what this society has stolen from African people. I know that. At the same time, and I'm going to separate that political discussion out for the moment.
Right.
Nobody owes us a damn thing. Nobody owes me anything.
Right.
I got to go get what I want.
You gotta go get it.
Trust God. And listen, let me just I want to leave us with this just for the moment. I call it the 5 trusts. Trust God. Trust myself. Trust the system. Trust the process. Trust the activity.
Yeah.
The 5 trusts that undergird my success. Trust God, whoever we conceive God to be. Trust yourself, my brother, my sister, all those who are watching, who are listening.
Yes.
Trust yourself. You got the goods. Trust the system that you've created to drive your success. And if you haven't created a system, create that system.
Create it.
Trust the process. Trust the methodology that you use. And then activity. There's certain things that will happen just because you're out there trying to get it. There are people, Modeja, who have a certain degree of success who don't even know why they're doing what they're doing, don't even know how to do what they're doing, but they're doing something.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
There's some shit that comes about just because you're out there doing. D-O-I-N-G. Doing.
Yep.
So there you go.
Absolutely. And like I said, man, it happens, man. I had a song that I produced years ago, man. It was called "Life Is What You Make It," and that's what I was talking about, man. Listen, statistics says that because of everything I've been through in my life, I'm supposed to be a certain type of individual. I'm supposed to be a certain type of man towards children, or towards women, or towards this, that, or even towards gays and so on and so forth. And I said, okay, I hear the statistics, but why? Because I follow two principal rules that keep me in line. Not only just keep me in line, but it keeps the universe balanced, man. Responsibility and accountability. Why? I don't want nobody fucking with me, so why am I gonna fuck with you? You doing what you're doing, hey man, how you doing? All right, I see you. You see me doing what I'm doing, hey, and that life goes on. I don't, just because I can fuck with you, why do I want to? Why? I don't get it. I don't get people that go out their way to ruin lives. People that are just bitter. You ever met that? There's just everybody. I know all y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, what's up, LeChuck, Gregor from space, all my locals, Snowball, Psycho Bunny, everybody's here, Josie, all my people are here. I just say everybody eat happy hour. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here with my man Lord Finesse, Mike Teague out of Middlesex, Jersey, holding down the East Coast, man. We're talking about, well, the topic was, I had some people ask me questions and talk to me, and so the topic was why black companies and black entrepreneurs can't make it, because having black friends will keep you broke. Now, this isn't about all black people, but I'm talking about in the black community, why black businesses and stuff can't flourish, because they have so-called friends that are always looking for the plug, the hookup, the connect, the whatever. And anything that they do, they're always looking for some kind of a handout, and then when you don't give them that, then there goes that friend or whatever, and then they wonder why stuff doesn't work. They give away. They don't have anything. They wonder why they can't make no money in the business. And Lord Finesse was kind of talking about that. He was also talking about believing in yourself and trusting in the system and trusting in the process. Lord Finesse also talked about, if you're not willing to invest in yourself, then who the hell do you expect to invest in you? If you're scared to spend your own money on you, and here I'm the living example. I designed this t-shirt. It has my name on it right here, HonestThinkingShirts.com, and that lets you know. If I'm going to spend money on somebody else, the Pittsburgh Steelers, you best believe I'm going to spend money on me. Talk to him, Lord Finesse. I mean, I don't think...
Yeah, man, and, you know, hey, Modej, you know...
Yes, sir.
My time is just about up, man.
It's been an hour already?
You know.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
man, it's just been over half hour, man.
A half hour. Yeah, that's right. You couldn't give me an hour today. That's right. Never mind. Go ahead.
So, let me end up by saying this. We've got to choose. We've got to choose our team wisely.
Mm-hmm.
Whether we're entrepreneurs or not. And what I mean by team, those who are going to be part of our inner circle.
Okay.
Those who are going to be part of our cipher. Those who are going to be the most influential persons in our lives. We've got to choose those people wisely. And you know what? Like Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them. See, good, well-intentioned people, kind-hearted people, of which I am one, of which Modej is one. See, we always want to believe the best of people, right? Here's the thing, though. A snake is a snake. We can believe it's something different.
Right.
But a snake's a snake. A rattlesnake is a rattlesnake. And that rattlesnake, when it's threatened or hungry or both, will bite you. Right? Yep. A python, and I've held pythons around my neck, around my wrist.
Hey, fuck
that python was hungry.
Fuck that.
Hey, Modej, yo, it's not personal, right? That python is created to constrict.
Yes.
So we can't get mad at that python if that python is hungry and it constricts us. That's what pythons do. That's their survival mechanism. That's how they eat. They constrict their prey. Right? If I hold a hornet in my hand and I get stung, I cannot get mad at that hornet, because that is what hornets do. They sting to protect themselves. So what's my point? When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And if they're that leech snake trying to get over, entitled, want to get more person, walk away.
Yeah. Bro. I mean,
watch this, bro.
How much
I'm
more
ahead with
you
this,
want?
man. I gotta say just one more thing. Okay. So what's the best way to block a train?
To block a train?
What is the, and I'm a martial artist. Watch this. It's gonna make you laugh. Everybody who's listening, watching. What is the best way to block a train? Get off the track.
I was gonna say get off the track, but I didn't know if that made sense to the answer.
Yes, sir.
Get off the track.
But think about that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's common sense. You can't block that sucker. Get off the track, man. Just hey.
Get off the track.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. All right.
That's Lord Finesse, y'all, man. He over here, he always finesses your mind. He likes to tickle your brain, man. I call him the human mind fuck. He love fuck with your mind, bro, all day long with no hat. Come get that.
I want to give you a mental orgasm. That's what I'm saying. So this is how we end up, everybody.
Here we go.
Love and respect you, man. Start where you are with what you have. And do something today. One love.
One love.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, bro.
All right, man. One love.
Call you tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that was none other than Lord Finesse, Michael Teague out of New Jersey with Finesse Entertainment. Always blessing the Everybody Eats Happy Hour movement. I really appreciate everybody that tunes in and listens to me on my little soapboxes and whatever. But I talk about things. People ask me questions, and I get on here and I talk about it. You know what I'm saying? People are interested, and I guess they look for me to talk about things that either they themselves don't have the means to talk about, they themselves can't talk about because they're in an awkward situation that's uncomfortable and whatever. So it's easier to hear somebody say how they think or feel. And so I don't call names. You notice I don't refer to names or anything unless they ask me to. But I'll just say whatever's going on. But that's also the motto for the company Honest Thinking Shirts. You think it, I say it. Because I come from it. I believe it's best to have your feelings on your shirt than on your chest. If I walk up to a girl like this with this shirt on, and I've had something to drink, and I'm at the bar, and I'm chilling, want. This shirt gears for business. She thinks it's funny. I'm gearing for business. What's good? You like that shirt? Now you think it's funny? What's up, girl? You see this face? We could laugh at your place. Let's go laugh at you. I'm just saying. But you understand what I'm saying. It's better to have your feelings on your shirt than on your chest. It's what helped me get through my anxiety and whatnot. I started writing my feelings down, making slogans. I created the t-shirt company, Honest Thinking Shirts. It was a way of releasing a lot of pent up energy that I had inside of me, a lot of repressed energy, by speaking my thoughts and feelings and putting it on a shirt, and for people to understand. And those people that are like Lord Finesse talked about, that are like minds, that can identify what I was talking about, gravitate towards different shirts. So please check out my website. It's honestthinkingshirts.com. Okay? Hold on, I got something on. That's HON as in Nancy, EST, only one T, HINKINGSHIRTS.com. HonestThinkingShirts.com. Just go to the store, man. Just browse around. Give me an opportunity. Just to show you what I do, what I talk about. See for yourself. You don't have to purchase anything, but if you do, I really appreciate that too, man. Like I said, I'm working for my last name, not my first name. I stole that from not Bun B. Was it Bun B? No, it wasn't Bun B. Who did I steal that from, man? That dude with Rockefeller, man. Dash. Dame Dash. Stole that from him. I'm working for my last name, not my first. But I tell people I'm working for my legacy. I didn't have my father, so I'm trying to create something to leave back for my son. You understand what I'm saying? And it's important to me. So if you guys could check it out, please do so. Feel free. HonestThinkingShirts.com. Also, for any artist that's trying to get heard, I do live interviews like you heard. Video, Skype, or whatever. Call in, however you want to do it. Also, anybody that wants to showcase their underground music, it's $10. Okay, it's $10 a month or $120 a year. $120 to cover 12 months of your music being played and showcased around the world for beans. It's around the world to get your music heard. Everybody eats. That's what it's all about. I used to do it for free. People try to screw me on that, so now it's $10. I'm not gonna get greedy because I'm not a greedy dude. But if you're gonna pay somebody else, then pay me $10. Pay me $10 to do the work and showcase your stuff online worldwide. I have an online radio station that's live right now. It is the call number is the call name is CRZN74, the Everybody Eats Station. And you can look that up. You can Google it. It exists. I exist. It's here. Here I am. I was supposed to have one more person. Let me see if that person's available. If it's not, then we're gonna wrap the show for tonight. It is my happy hour. I do appreciate everybody that's tuned in, but let's check it out. Let's see what's cracking here. All right, this is my man Cuda Brown. Let me see what's percolating with him. Hopefully he answers. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. He's a busy artist. I watched this guy come up from the boogie. You know what I'm saying? Go lay down over there and rest your neck. He may or may not answer. He's a very busy artist, but let's see. We spoke the other day, and he wanted to get on this show, so I told him I'd give him a holler.
Please leave a message.
So he's not. Why does it feel wet? Jolie probably spilled some of the iron water. Okay, so Cuda Brown didn't come in. Oh, actually, I have one more person. Why I'm bullshitting? Hold up. Hang on. I do have one more person, huh? Let's see. Get up out of there. Hang in there with me, y'all. I got a lot of people that want to get in on this show, and I tell them I'll call them as soon as time permits. So let me see, where's he at? Here we go, my man Soul. Let me see what he talking about. He probably drunk, because it is 8 o'clock. He's probably been drinking, partying, hanging out. But we'll see. Let's see what he's talking about, guys. He's another dude that wanted to get on my show.
Hello?
Soul to Soul, what's goody, baby?
Yo, what's going on with you, man?
You going on? You're live right now on my show. So what's goody? I told you I was going to call you. I tried to call you the other night. You didn't answer, but I knew you was with your son, so I was trying to catch both of y'all. But go ahead, man. I got you live. Everybody on YouNow.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, LinkedIn, and YouTube. This is my man Andre, a.k.a. Soul. This is my boy. We go back a few years. We go back about 5 years, maybe 5 or 6 years now. He was there when Team Footage started. You know what I'm saying? All them years ago. So, yes, sir. And we was kind of talking a little bit. Shout out to Ella B for tuning in. I just fanned you. I'm on here with my man Dre. So we kind of talked about a little bit about that conversation that I had, that exercise that I had live about a week ago.
Yes, indeed.
So the topic that I was talking about, I just got off the horn with my man Lord Finesse out of Jersey. He just got off the phone. We was talking about black businesses, black entrepreneurs, and having black friends and why they will keep you broke. And we was talking about because a lot of black folk today always complain that they can't get a leg up, and then when they see a brother trying to make it and bubble, they always come in with their hands out looking for a plug, looking for a hookup, looking for some kind of thing, and wonder why we can't get nowhere. So what are your thoughts on that, bro? And we ain't talking about all black people, but go ahead.
Right. I mean, yes, indeed, man. I mean, look at it like this. You have your friends, you have people that are close to you. Then you have those people that are, on the outskirts looking in. They're observing. And they're more or less trying to see where you are and how they can gauge and how it's going to impact their life and how they can find a way to make something out of it from what you're doing. That's something that they've done themselves or something they've created. Yeah. They more or less want to jump on the bandwagon. I hate to say it like that. Those are some people, That's not for everybody, Right. But in terms of what you're just talking about, you have that,
Yo, yeah. And it's sad. I was telling people it's sad. But believe it or not, so this is a response to some questions that had been asked me, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even like questions. It wasn't, they started out the conversation with, I got a question, but it wasn't really a question. It was merely them venting and making statements, and it touched me, and I was like, well, yeah, This is why black people, black companies can't make it. You know, and black people complain. We complain. We're one of the most complaining races. I know we complain about a lot of things, but here's the thing. It's like I tell people, I'm all about solutions and resolutions, man. Everybody got problems. We could talk about problems till the cows come home, man, and we still gonna have fucking problems. This person hated, that person hating, this, white people done did this to us, this race done did that to us, this racism, bigotry, man, we talking about the same shit. I'm talking about, okay, we know all this, so what are we gonna do today forward about it? How can we get ahead knowing what we know and knowing what we've been through? Well, how can we get ahead and get past it and get going in a more positive direction? I know about all the shit we've been through, but damn, can we talk about?
Right. I mean, everybody, we know our history. People know our history.
Oh, yeah.
That is written in stone, so to speak.
Yeah.
I mean, what we got, man, we got to figure out a way to progress past a certain point. I hate to say it like this, but we have others. If you want to call immigrants in any aspect, everywhere else, you find a way to move past a certain point and get forward in whatever society it may be. You know what I mean? Whether it's black, white, or anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of to touch base a little bit about what I talked about on the exercise that we was having. There was a statement that was brought up about how Asians and Middle Eastern people and the Jewish communities and these people seem to have it together in a world that they said humanity's fucked up in. And yes, humanity is fucked up. That's what humanity is, what's ruining the world. The world is fine. If we disappeared and died off, this earth would survive just fine without us. But you understand what I'm saying? That's kind of sad that the world doesn't need us as much as we think it does. It doesn't need us. It'd be just fine.
Oh, the world would do just fine. As a matter of fact, the world would be a lot better, in a sense of the way, as destructive as we are, we're the giant cockroaches of the world, so to speak. Okay. And so, what I'm saying is even in a fucked up world where humanity's up, somehow these other cultures seem to have gotten the story right. And so I made that statement, and one of my partners was like, well, that's bullshit, because that's the same thing an Arabic person saying about black people. Well, I corrected him, and I'm correcting everybody else. First of all, let me address and acknowledge his statement. Yes, true. There is a potential possibility that somebody might be saying that. Maybe. I got to give it the possibility. But in my experience, in the 45 years I've been alive, ain't nobody saying that about black folks. Black people, we're too selfish. We're too self-minded. I got to do mine. I got to get mine. I got to do for me, man. Fuck, I got my kids. I got my, me, my. And that's what we sound like. Black folks, ain't nobody saying black folks got their shit together. Because every time a certain group of black people try to get it going, there's another group of black people that try to tear it down and belittle it, knock it down, and hate. Right, we spend so much time bumping heads. No. If you have two people, say you have two black people doing the exact same thing, and what they will choose to do is they will choose to be rivals instead of being partners. Okay. You don't have to be friends. You don't even have to be friends. If you want to talk about other races and other cultures, that they sit there side by side. If they're doing the exact same thing, they'll feed off each other. Yeah. One's not going to take out the other one's pocket if you have two different people that you're dealing with. If you have your own customers and I have my own customers, but we're doing the same thing, it doesn't take away one from the other. What you can do is you can learn from what that other person's doing, and they can learn from you. You can go down. I see other races and other people in general. They can go out and they can go have a breakfast. They can go have dinner, and then they don't even have to be friends. And they can sit there and just talk business about the same business without trying to bump heads, without trying to take from one another. And that is a very big difference that I have always noticed. And that is so frustrating to me when I can sit there and have, say I got my black friend right here and I have my white friend on the other side. We're all associated in the same type of business. Yeah. But my white friend might turn around and say, hey, how things going in your business? And if I'm struggling in any aspect and he can help, and if he's a good friend of mine, he'll help. he'll be willing to help instead of turning around and criticizing what I'm doing and then trying to find a way to take away from my clientele or my business to try to get a leg up on me. You know what I mean?
Right.
That is a very big difference in a lot of cultures, you know, and when we talk about, you know, us in general, that is something that has always been noticed in my opinion. You know, that's just my opinion now.
Yeah, well, but it's also been noticed in my opinion. You know, it's sad, but it's your own. Our own will be the first to hurt us.
Right.
Whereas somebody else.
That drives me crazy.
The other thing, and you know what's crazy is the other thing too that I talked about. I talked about it with my man Lord Finesse out in Jersey, who was just on before you. That here I am, as many people I know in just the Austin area. I'm not talking about in the Colorado area. I'm not talking about the Utah, in California, in Florida, in New York, Pennsylvania, everywhere I've been. Now I'm talking about right here in my backyard in Austin, Texas. All right, I'm in Leander, but it's the greater Austin area. Okay, all the people I know, huh? And you mean to tell me I can't get 2 people to buy a shirt from me, from my company, from Honest Thinking Shirts? All the people. You'd be amazed at how many people's shirts I got right here in this studio. I don't need to call names because I'm not poking at everybody. I know who got me and I know who don't got me. But you understand what I'm saying? I should be seeing a lot more Honest Thinking Shirts walking around the streets of Austin because people got love for me because of the type of person I've been to a lot of people. There's a lot of people just in this town alone who have needed me and have lived in my house, ate out of my fridge, ate out of the food of my kids' mouth. You understand what I'm saying? You don't owe me nothing. That's not what this is about. What I'm saying is, but when I was in time of need, I slept outside. And the one person that did help me was my white homeboy. Where are my other homeboys? Where my brothers and my black brothers in them at? So, I've experienced it, what you're talking about. It's amazing how somebody else on the outside will be more willing to help you than your own people on the inside, huh? But they always come to you when they need something. And it's sad.
Yeah, and even that feeling of wanting to feel like one step above the other person, you know, and it feeling that you know, and it can almost be unspoken. You know, if I walk in a room, I hate to say, if I walk in a room and then I see a group of people on one side and a group of people on the other, and I can say everybody's wearing suits, everybody's associated with one business or another,
right?
And let's just say, for example, if the left side is they're all black people, they're all meeting up after work, you know, to not necessarily to discuss business, but not necessarily discuss business. It could be more or less, let me listen and see, let me hear what the other person's doing, let me see what they have going, and it becomes a comparison, a competition, as opposed to coming together to try to build up whatever you guys are doing, you know. And then to the right, I may have example, if I have a bunch of white friends over there, same situation, same suits, all coming from the same type of business, and then they may be feeding off each other and saying, hey man, use this, try that, let's do it this way, you know, and just see if it works. If it works for you, good. And then in exchange, they do that, they would go back and forth, you know. And if you're not necessarily involved in that, you can just sit there and listen and hear that, and you can almost feel one person trying to step above the other, or one, you know, on the left side as opposed to on the right side. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. I
hate saying that, you know, and you know how much I dislike saying things like that. But you know, it's a sad thing. It is sad.
It is, but it's the truth, and that's what this show is about. We talk about the bitter with the sweet, and right now this is the time we're talking about bitter, because that's what people are talking about. That's what people are asking when people call me and they're talking to me. People text me on my phone blow up every day. My phone blow up from 4 a.m. all the way, and sometimes even earlier. Sometimes my phone just keep blowing up around the clock. And people, yeah, man, I seen your show, man. Hey, yo, and then they get to talking. I say, man, get on the line. And then I call them and I can't get them on the line. So I think that a lot of time I think people just want me to say what they feeling, and I'll do it. And I don't have to say their names, but that's what I talk about. It gives me product to talk about, but also I'm happy to address certain issues. And no, you know, yes, it is a terrible thing to have to say, and I know you hate saying it, but the fact is it needs to be said. You know, my thing is, it's one thing to be sick and tired of a thing, but then what you gonna do about it then? Oh, you ain't got the right to say that. Why he ain't got the right to say that? You have your feelings. You got the right to your feelings in the way you live, and he got the right to say he don't agree with the way you live because it's affecting him. If the way you live didn't bother me, I probably wouldn't care about how you live. But if you're fucking with me and my shit that I work hard for, yeah, we have a problem. Because what you doing is stepping on me, and I don't want to be stepping on you.
Okay. Exactly. When you're doing something that's interfering with what somebody else has going on, and then you want to turn around and criticize that person at the same time, then that's a problem.
That's a problem.
You know, it's like you just said a little while ago. Let's find a solution. You know, we can sit there, we can have a nice discussion and a nice debate and a nice argument. You know, it doesn't have to be a challenging type of situation. It could be a way of finding a resolution. You know what I mean?
That's all I'm about. I'm about solutions and resolutions, man. Listen, everybody got a problem. We just talked about that with Lord Finesse, and we've been talking about that for weeks. Everybody got a problem. Everybody has something to bitch and complain about. What I'm not hearing, though, is okay. I get it. You got a problem. I get this affects you. I get this offends you. I get this bothers you. This, that, the other thing. But what I'm not hearing is, what are we going to do to fix the situation? What are we going to do to fix the problem? What are we going to do to take care of it now? Let's just take care of it. Now, if we're doing that, we're busy taking care of the problem. Now what we're going to realize is there ain't no more problems. Uh-oh. But see, there ain't no money in the cure, man. I got a t-shirt that says that there ain't no money in the cure. Just ask the government. There ain't no money in the cure. People need this world need the problems. This world need the stress and the anxiety and the drama. They need us sick because people are making money. They ain't sick, but we sick. Because they got
that is such a true statement. When we have the United States involved in another country's affairs, and then the United States turns around and says, "This is the United States' interest." You know, it's in our interest to be involved in a certain situation. Yeah. It's not to give them a solution for whatever the problem might be in that country. It's a way for us to keep a balance in that country that keeps us where we need to be. That's how they look at it. You know what I mean?
Well, calm down.
You just said.
Well, calm down, because you don't want to say too much. You're going to come up missing now. You're going to get visited by men in black suits. They're going to give you a choice. You're going to get the choice. Go ahead and take what's in this briefcase or get in the car.
Yeah, but it's a sad situation, and the world revolves that way, you know, and then it filters all the way back to home, and it filters all the way back to us. Now, you know, for the man that has a penny and the man that has $1 million.
Yep. Now, understand, though, when you take that briefcase, your more radio show, all the shit you talking, you cease and desist. This is your cease and desist. Now, you're going to open that briefcase. You're going to be real happy with what's in that briefcase. You're going to be very happy with the contents. Let's just say you ain't going to want for nothing out of that briefcase after that. But once you take that briefcase, you have just signed and sealed a contract. Now, you get to open your mouth. We're going to take the briefcase back, and that's your ass. So
and you'll never come up again.
Oh yeah, you'll never come up again. And nobody will miss you because they can't talk about you. Or you're gonna get in the car, and if you get in the car, that means you refuse the briefcase. And now we got to step. Now that's our contingency plan. Well, get in the car. We just want to talk to you. What's in the car? Get in the car. Listen, we don't want to talk out loud. Get in the car. Now you get in the car, and when somebody's talking, you're a syringe in the side of your neck. You don't know what happened. Your eyes roll in the back of your head, and you done. You gone. You missing. You are missing. Yeah. I want to take this time to shout out. Hold on 1 second. I want to take this time. Hold on just a second. So I want to take this time to shout out everybody that's tuning in. The LB. I got Terry Lee, 1325, and Adi A that just tuned in. Jose, Terry Lee. Everybody that's tuning in to Everybody Eats Happy Hour on my YouNow, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. LinkedIn, Tumblr, and all those platforms, man, that this is connected to. Thank you so much for all the people that are tuning in. I'm joined here with my man, Andre, a.k.a. Soul, and we chopping it up about things in the world. I hope y'all are enjoying the conversation as we continue. Go ahead, Dre. What was you saying to the people?
Oh, it's just in general. I'm feeding off of what you were saying here because, you know, there's solutions, but like you said before, there is no benefit in solutions. You know, there is no actual benefit. You know, when it comes to that's a range that stretches from one end of life to the other. You know, like you said, there's no benefit in a cure for anything. You know, but there's a lot of fixers instead of, so we can try to fix it here and fix it there, solve it a little bit, but not all the way. Well, and that's generally how things will work.
Oh, well, there's a cure, but there ain't no money in the cure.
There you go.
So the money is in those little fixers that you just mentioned. That's where the money's at, in the little fixers that'll subdue the problem for the moment and keep you coming. That's where the money's at. If a dentist told you exactly and entirely how to fix your teeth, what would we need a dentist for? Y'all think about that for a minute. Y'all think about that. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all think about that. Why would we need a dentist? Why would we need a doctor if the doctor tells us everything that's wrong with us? Why they'd be out of a job?
Exactly. Usually the major players, the major money pharmaceuticals, like you just said, dentists, doctors, they fix the problem. They are not quite fix the problem. It's a temporary solution. There's no benefit in everybody having being able to live forever. Right. And have complete health, like you just said.
Exactly.
There is absolutely no benefit in what is that whale called? The fountain of youth. There is no
there ain't. And you know what else is sad too? The other sad thing that people mention and mumble but don't really talk about is, I like how humanity only has meaning when it comes to the livelihood, the health and welfare and well-being of those up here, whilst those of us that are down here get killed off like cattle. It's nothing.
And they're never even counted.
Yeah.
There's for example, just kind of feeding off of what we were saying earlier, putting the two and two together. Africa being as it has always been. A little skirmishes here, skirmishes there. There's actually no benefit in building a major player, making that a major player on the national stage. Like we got North Korea, not North Korea, but China, Russia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If there was a benefit in that, and then the people, and in turn, the people don't have the health care, the water, the bare necessities to survive, so to speak. And if there was money in that, everybody would live good over there. You know what I mean? And that just goes from us, from over here, United States, or any country. That just ranges all the way around. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh yeah.
And that feeds off of just like what you were just talking about. If there was money in it, then you guaranteed that it would be a totally different situation.
Mm-hmm.
There's no benefit in stopping gangs from running diamond mines, for example. But because the other countries are still getting those diamonds, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yep.
and that is a factor. And they won't even address it as a major issue, knowing that it's a major issue in their country. But if it's never spoke of, never said, people pretend it as if it doesn't exist. Every once in a while they'll say something, but it's not enough to really make an impact. You know what I mean?
Right. Put that up. It's bedtime. Put that up. You absolutely right, Dre. And I'm gonna tell you, man. Hey, thanks everybody tuning in again. Talk to my hand. How you doing? Welcome to the Everybody Eats Happy Hour. I'm here with my man Soul, aka Andre, or Andre, aka Soul, however you want to call it. And we're just talking about the bitter and the sweet in life, man. In different cultures, different points of view, and that's all it is, folks. Just points of view. That's it. You know what I mean? We're not here to offend. We're not here to offend nobody. We're not interested in offending anyone. We just showing based on. I mean, me and Dre been around. We've been around this world for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's just say we ain't in our 20s no more. We're going to leave it at that. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So we've seen some stuff. We've been through some stuff. We've experienced some stuff. And we have a point of view on what we've been through and what we've seen and what's going on. And yeah, man, you ain't never lied, Dre. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really glad that you on the show. Thanks for picking up tonight, man. I called you the other night. You didn't pick up. So I'm really glad that I got to get a hold of you. Yeah, I
had my son and everything. I told you about that situation. So, and I didn't even realize that my phone was somewhere else. Well, by the time I went back and looked, I said, "Oh, dang! I kind of figured what it may have been."
Yeah. No problem. And we're gonna talk some more again, though. But yeah, man, I'm really glad that you was able to tune in, man, with us and helping us kind of get a little closure and a little hindsight on what, from your point of view and your perspective, what's going on in the world and stuff like that. So I'm sure that everybody that's tuned in would love to hear some more from you. What do y'all think, man? Y'all like what y'all heard from my man Dre? You know what I'm saying? Or Soul? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. Again, this is the Everybody Eats Happy Hour. This is a platform that I've created and built to helping any kind of artist. Any artist, ladies and gentlemen. Photography, graphic design, painting, clothing design. I don't care what your thing is, what your demographic is, whatever. Listen, this is an opportunity for you to showcase your talent. Call in, talk about your skill. Call in, talk about your craft. If you have music that you want the world to hear, like I said, I used to do it for free. I charge $10 a month. I will play your music all around the world. I have an online radio station, CRZN 74, the Everybody Eats station, where your music plays all around the world. You can email me your MP3s at teamfootage74@gmail.com, or you can call the line 512-905-1161. Leave a message and state your business, and I will get back to you, or text me, and that way I'll see it, and I'll get back to you after you stated your business. Otherwise, it comes up as spam. I will not answer. Before we wrap up on this here, so you got anything else you want to touch on real quick, or what with the dealing?
Well, considering that me and you know, we've had our disagreements when it comes to things like this. I want your people to understand that you're a good person and you are very open. Just like you just said, he will definitely show you love for whatever craft it may be that you're in,
Yeah.
And me and him, we have our agreements, and that's what makes the world go around. And he knows he can talk to me anytime about anything. I can talk to him anything about anything, anytime, and you guys, show some love for my man. Well, I'll just leave it at that.
Well, this is my first disagreement with you. We've never had a disagreement. Me and you, I've never had a falling out of any kind with you, or any disagreement of any kind.
Oh, no. Not that type of disagreement. I mean, just good debates. You may be on one side, I may be on the other. And that's what makes for good conversation.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what makes for a very good conversation.
Yes, and I don't know that you and I have gone there yet, but I do look forward to if you have a different point of view, because that's what I do this show for. I want to hear that. I want to know that. I want to know. I mean, we friends, but just because we friends don't mean that because I like blue, you like blue. Well, that's a bad analogy. That's a bad analogy, because you like blue and I like blue. So I'm just saying, you might want some green sprinkled in there. You might want some orange and some yellow sprinkled in. And I want to hear that, because that's what this show is all about. So I really appreciate the compliments and everything, and I really appreciate everybody that has tuned in. This Everybody Eats Happy Hour. We've gone over a little over time, but I don't care. You guys are worth it. The more you keep tuning in, and the more I build up my following, I'll stay on longer, and we'll chat and talk. And like I said, I want to get back into playing the music. I haven't played the music in a couple of days, but we were talking about some important things that people want to touch on. So from time to time, I'll go on just talk. It'll be like a talk show, and we'll do the talking. But then I want to get back to doing minor talking, and then doing the music and playing the music for people to listen to local artists and stuff like that. So tune in every day, usually Monday to Fridays, weekdays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sometimes I'll go on 7 p.m. depending on my mood. Hey, it's my show. I do what the fuck I want to. Love me or leave me the fuck alone. I love y'all, and when I say I love y'all, man, it's not on no funny shit. It means I see you. I see your movement. I recognize your struggle. I love you. I care about you. Everybody eats. I'm online with my man Dre, a.k.a. Soul. Dre, thank you for stopping by, bro. I love you. You my man. You know it. We good, man. I've known you from the boogie. So it's all good, man. And I hope to hear from you. I hope to have you online. Actually, I hope to have you in the studio. Come on.
Let's make an arrangement. No problem. Let me know.
I'll put some gas on it. Come on to the Leander. I know you way out there in Austin. Are you still out in Austin? Where you at?
I'm all the way in Maine.
Oh, you in? Okay, so you 40 minutes out east of me. So yeah, come on, man. I'll put a little something on the tank, man. Come on, get out here. Come talk to your boy. Let the people see your face and talk to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? I've had many people. Yes, absolutely. I've had many people in here, and I'm more than happy to have Mo off in here, especially people that's my family, my peoples, and everything. So without further ado, bro, we gonna go ahead and sign off, man. I want to say one love. God bless each and every one of y'all, man, in all your struggles and everything you do. I wish you nothing but the best, all of you. Soul, that's you included, my mans. I know you've been through enough death and funerals and struggles and stress. And we here for you. Not alone, bro. I've been there. I've lost a lot of people just lately. In the past 2 years, I've lost so many people. Damn. It's been crazy. People dropping like flies, man. So I just want to have the opportunity to take this opportunity, use my platform to tell y'all I love y'all. Even if I don't know you, I love you. Your existence means something to me. Thank you for existing. Thank God for your existence. All of y'all. So, all right, Dre, I'm out of here, man. I will holler at you, all right? We'll talk again.
Okay, take it easy.
All right, brother. One.
Okay.
All right, y'all. That's it for the Everybody Eats Happy Hour. God bless. I got some father stuff to do. I got to take care of my son. His tummy aching and everything. And I love y'all. Thank y'all. And I look forward to seeing y'all again. I'll probably do a little short Valentine's Day special. Tune in, man. Check me out. I'm so glad to have y'all, man. All the people that I know that have tuned in, all the new people that have tuned in today, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being part of my family. You are one love, man. I love y'all. Peace out.